Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are doing our April palette of the month. So for April, I decided to do April showers. So I'm going to do April showers and then May flowers for May. I just thought it was a fun theme to go on. I like to have some kind of theme around building my own palettes each month. It kind of gives me some direction. This is the picture that I pulled out for it. So I was thinking that rainy, gloomy, kind of April day, but then you've got that little bit of rainbow in the background kind of covered by the clouds, so a little more muted tones to them, and then some blues and greens and grays to go with that gloomy kind of day. So I'm really happy with the palette that I created. This is the look that I'm going to do at the end of the video for you if you want to stick around for that. So for these videos, I'm going to get a view of the desk, go through all of my single shadow palettes, and pick out the ones that best go with the theme and the picture. Before I bring you guys up to the desk, I think I'm going to call it stay at home giveaway should have just got started. So I will link all of that in the description box and the iCards if you want to check that out. I thought it would be fun to do some kind of giveaway for that so I can spread a little joy to you guys as well. And hopefully when the giveaway's over, I'll probably run it for a couple weeks. Hopefully when it's over, I will bring myself to go to the post office. I do still have the other giveaway that I need to get shipped out. I filmed this towards the beginning of last week, and I will say as of today, I have some shortness of breath. Not something that I'm concerned with, but it does remind me that I do have a weakened immune system. So going out is not a top priority right now, but I will have everything ready to ship as soon as I feel comfortable, or I can send someone else to the post office. Also, Star Wars just released. And my 4-year-old has been waiting to see it, waiting to see it. So we got it on Amazon Prime Video today. And you're gonna get to hear it probably throughout the video, would be my guess. And I'm also filming my blush collection video after this, so if you want to hear the rest of it, then that's the video you're gonna want to check out. They've been in the house for 2 weeks and they've been looking forward to this day, so I didn't want to tell them they also had to turn it down. So they are watching the new Star Wars release. She was not able to go to the movie theater to see it because we didn't know what it would be like. So my husband and older 2 kids saw it before to see the content of it. She is a Chewie and Rey lover. She actually tells people that's her name. So she's super excited to see that today. So that is a stay home update from our family. I would love to always know what is going on in your guys' homes and what you've been up to. Let's get into picking out these shadows. All right, you guys know the drill. I'm going to put my picture right up here that my inspiration is coming from. And like I said, this is going to be April showers, and for May, we will do May flowers. So I'm looking for that gray, blue, kind of muted tones, and then a few muted colors to mimic the muted colors of the rainbow with the clouds and rain kind of in front of it. So let's start with Lethal Cosmetics. Oh geez, I don't know that I have a ton of muted shades in here. Definitely, I think this one though is gonna go really good for that kind of gloomy, rainy April day, which we've been having a lot of. So that's our first one. Oh, I forgot to tell you what that was. So this is the one I can never pronounce. It is Petrichor. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If someone knows the actual pronunciation of that, please let me know, because I've been saying it that way since I got that shade, and I'm probably saying it incorrectly. I don't think I'm going to pull any other ones from here. I may end up coming back for that yellow. Next, these are my Ammo Cosmetics shades. I'm not going to pull anything from here because I don't think anything really reminds me of an April day. That's Vanessa Vanity. What else do I have in here? I think the rest of these, I don't know why I have a Vanessa's Vanity one in here. The rest of these I think are Moon Cosmetics. Moon Cosmetics. And I'm not going to pull anything from here for our palette either. The next ones I have are Luxie Beauty shadows. Ooh, I definitely want something. Oh, this one will go really good with this, I think. So that's like a deep blue. This is Caribbean blue. These are the new ones from the In Bloom collection. I think this one. This is Mum's the Word, and it's kind of a shimmery, shifty green, but it just kind of gives me some After the Rain vibes. So I'm going to pull this one in. And this one definitely could be used as a topper. And these shimmers do apply more opaquely when you put them on the lid on top of a primer than they appear in their swatches. I think for now that's all I'm going to pull from here. This one is another Looksy palette. Ooh, I'm definitely seeing some that I want from this palette. This kind of muted olivey taupey green shade. This is Olive You. It's kind of that gray sky vibe to it. And I think this one, this is a good muted color for one of those rainbow shades behind the clouds. This is Caffeine Queen, which I have definitely been the last 2 weeks. But my kids are finding out that my husband actually drinks more coffee than me. They think I'm some kind of crazy coffee person. Because I love it, but he definitely has more than me. And then I think I also am going to take this shadow here. This is Fog. What a perfect shade for a cloudy, rainy April day. This has a little purple undertone to it. For now, that's all I'm going to take from this Looksy palette. I need to be looking for some more muted shimmer tones too. I might come back here for some. I think I'm actually going to pop this one in. This is kind of a bluish greenish shade. I hope it's not too close to that one. Actually, it is. What is this one? This is Slurp. Oh, those are very similar to each other. This one is way more pigmented than this one. Ooh, what do I do? I'm going to keep it in there. This is like, these two colors together in a palette is something that would make me not buy the palette because they're too close to each other. Next, we're going to go for Divina. I know these are going to have some that I want in here. They are my favorite muted shades. I'm going to start with my more colored ones so I can see what I want in terms of color. I definitely want this one for my yellow shade for the rainbow. It's interesting, both this and my March palette of the month had like a color theme with the rainbow, but they're so incredibly different. Anything else? Let me see this red here. I think this was in my palette last month. I think I'm going to keep that out because I've got this. Let's see this orange. Let's do this one. I think that yellow is Tosca. I'll check to make sure. Oh, that's perfect. This is Navia. And this one is, oh, this is Anastasia. So this one must be Tosca. Yeah. Okay, then we are going to come to this one. I want this shade right here. I think this is Sepia. Yes, this one is Sepia. It is more of a white gray shade. Man, I need some shimmers, don't I? What's this one? This is Cupid. There we go. I feel like this is looking pretty good. I don't know if I want anything else. Do I want this one? This is Miranda. Let's see how that looks. I think I'm going to add Miranda here to it. And then maybe one more. Oh my gosh, this one is so crumbly. I'm going to set it right here because I don't want that all to fall out. And then maybe, let's see how this one looks. Look at this is another one that's totally been broken and repressed. I love Divina mattes so much, but they do break up pretty easily. Oh, this shade is perfect for this palette. This is Ludic. Do I want this one? I think I probably do. Absolutely. This is Jaded. So I've got 2 more options here. I am going to look for 2 shimmer shades because I do not have enough in here. So next we are going to move into my ColourPop shadows. I really need to get 2 more shimmers for the next 2. I'm really finding that maybe that's a gap in my single shadow collection is, oh, that one might look really good. We're gonna do it. A lack of more muted shimmer shades. This is Double Date. So now we need one more. Probably nothing in here. Let me see how this one is. I need something brighter, but like a dull, brighter shade. Let me see. I don't think any of these are all of my smaller indie brands. Single shadows. These are Coastal Scents. And I don't think anything from there. And this is the last Coastal Scents one that I have. And I don't really see, yeah, these are all greens, blues, and purples. And I've already got green, blue, and purple shimmers. So I am thinking maybe this one here that I just swatched is just kind of a peachy one. I don't know. Let me go through again and see if I've got anything Let's see what this one is like. Oh, I think I'm more apt to pick that one. So I'm gonna pop this one back here. So we're looking for some kind of lighter shimmer shade. Okay, let's check this one out. This is the Looksy Baby's Breath. This is from the new In Bloom collection. Yes, I think that's what it's gonna be, because that could shift to the color you put it on. So it could be a little purple, or it could go good with any kind of blue look as well. So that's going to do it for this April palette. So here are all the shadows for the April palette. If I were going to rearrange anything in here, I would pull these up here. I like when palettes are arranged by shade so you actually see what you're getting in them. I think sometimes brands can be tricky and arrange them oddly. So this is probably how I would place them, or maybe pop, one of the blues up there. But I think this looks pretty good. So here is the April palette. So there we go. Let's get into the look. I'm not really sure where I want to go with this palette, but I definitely want to do a bluish green with one of these pops of color, possibly purple. Yeah, because maybe I can incorporate some of these foggy ones into here. I'm going to start with this blue shade here. I don't want it to end up looking muddy either, so I'm going to be careful of what I do with that. But this one's ludic, so that's what I'm going to start with. So I am going to pop that on a fluffy blending brush and just kind of do a wash of that to start with in the transition area. Divina colors are really pigmented, and I just kind of want a wash of this shade. So I'm kind of patting it in here, and then I'll just blend it out so there's no harsh lines. Now that I've got that set, I am going to take this shade from Looksy Beauty. This is Caribbean Blue, or Caribbean Blue, however you want to say it. And that shade is going to go on the outer V. I'm taking this ColourPop E1 brush, and I'm just going to pop that right here on this outer part. Next, for the crease, from like this section over, I am going to take Fog. That's from Looksy Beauty. That's that purpley gray shade, and pop that in there. I would love to know if a color story like this is a palette that you would purchase. Would you see that and be intrigued by that? I don't know that I would. I like it, but I don't know how often I would use something of this color story. But I definitely do think that it says April Showers. I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that I used for the transition area and just kind of blend out between where the crease and the transition area meet. On the very inner corner, I am going to take this Divina shade Sepia and pop that. I'm using a Precision Firm blender, the E42 from Sigma. And that today, well, maybe I will end up putting that other shade on top. It's a little darker than I thought it was going to be, but I think it's going to look pretty cool with this look. So now we need to decide what is going to go on the lid. I'm thinking probably this shade. This is Double Date from ColourPop. Yeah, I think that's going to look good on the lid. So that is going to cover most of that lid until I hit this outer V color, and then I'm going to blend those together where they meet. This is definitely something like I have never done before. I just don't typically pull these shades together in this more dreary kind of way because I wear a lot of more bolder colors on my eyes, but I'm liking this. Now that I've got those in, I'm just going to go with that brush that I used for the outer V blue shade, not adding anything else to it, just blending those together where they meet. And then I'm also going to take this shade on a very small portion of the lower lash line. So this is that Looksy shade, just like the outer third. And then I'm going to take Fog from Looksy. That's the shade that I used in the inner crease, and that is what's going to go on my lower lash line. I'm going to start on the inside here and then blend a little where these overlap. I may even take that Sepia shade and blow the whole lower lash line out with that. And this brush is, what is this brush? This is a Sigma smudge brush. I really like this for the lower lash line because I can get it really precisely where I want it. I think I'm going to take the brush I had the blue on and just blend right there where they meet, kind of smudging that out a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with this. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. So just one of those flat brushes to apply shadow to the lid for. But I like the width of it this way for smudging out on the lower lash line. So I am going to take Sepia from Davina and just smudge that color along that lower lash line. Ooh, I like it. I would never just do a look like this, but I love this look. I'm just going to go back in with each of the matte colors and just make sure they're really bold. And I already brought up the Prance Gel Liner from ColourPop. I knew before I started the look that this was the color I wanted to do in the waterline. I am going to do a black wing liner, some black tight line, some mascara, and be back to show you the final look. So here is the final look. I ended up putting on the Stila Stale Day liquid lipstick in Bossite. This is one of my favorite ones. It's got a little purpley undertone to it. I thought it was perfect for this look. So what are your thoughts on the look and the palette? Is this a look that you guys would wear? I think it's really fun going into all my single shadows and trying them out and using them because they are ones, they sit right in front of me here all the time, but they're ones that I don't reach for as much. So this gives me a chance to really use them. So most of these, actually, this is so funny because all of these except for this one are Luxie or Davina shadows. I didn't even realize that when I was picking them out, but they definitely are some of my favorite shadows. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave, enter that giveaway. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.